Okay, so the news I stumbled on this morning about Chris Mwabezengige and EFCC, how EFCC arraigned him in court on Wednesday, and it's all over the news now that he is in prison. So first thing first, I need to shout out to the Justice Marian Hassan for doing justice, because at least you are a justice, right? For doing justice. So from Wednesday to now, we say tentatively 3 days, right? Yeah, 3 days, and he's already in prison. Kudos to justice system. It shows you people are actually working, because the case EFCC had against him was that of FRAUD. All right, good. It was a case where they saying the Kolobi money during the time he was the FCT minister. For those of you that don't know Mwabezengige, he was one time the governor of Anambra State. He later served as FCT minister under Muhammadu Buhari from 2015 to 2023 as Minister of Labor and Employment. And it was during that time that EFCC had, they have probed him, and they found him to have mismanaged some funds, and that brings to where we are now. Okay, they charged him that he was involved in sanctioning some contracts to his associates. Okay, and that contract was over, about 8 contracts, was over 366 million. Another one was another 8 contracts to his same associate, Charles or something. I don't know. I don't want to go into the name deeply. Another 8 contracts, about 583 million naira. And so many other money where just the award contracts up and down. So EFCC, that is against the what's it called? Section 19 of let me remember, Section 19 of Corruption and Offences Act of 2000. Corruption Practices and Offences Act of 2000. I'm not good with those names, but I think that was the section they quoted for him. It's okay. I really like when the justice system is working. I will keep supporting justice for one should be justice for all. Penalty for one should be penalty for all, depending on and provided is the same case. Now, some time ago, we heard about Yaya Bello, the one-time governor of Kogi State, that was alleged that he made a way. EFCC brought his case out that he collected some money worth over 80.4, 80.6 billion. Another 16 count charge saw that money around 110 point something billion. So many things I've seen about internet, but from that 80 point share, they go up in billions. Now, I saw a post where it was written that Yaya Bello is wanted. Okay? And the question I need to really ask is, why is he not in prison? Like, why is he not in prison? If Mwabezengige, all right, has been charged for 2.2 billion and is now in correctional facility in Kuje, and they've kept him there, why is Yaya Bello not there too? Because according to what I once heard, they said he needed to go for medical treatment, this one, that one. Now, I'm also hearing that Chris Mwabezengige is having medical issues. So if someone can be held for 2.2 billion, what about in a case of over 80 point something billion? And there's a video I'm seeing. I don't really know whether this video is recent or old, but in case FCC, you're saying this person is wanted, but this video is showing that he's having fun in his estate or his house. A lot of dignitaries were there. So, see, this message is to the justice system of the government. I know that you people are not giving every opportunity, maybe it might have been different, but the justice system in this country is not 100%. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. Now, come to think about it. If someone can be in prison for a lesser crime, and another person with a higher crime or bigger crime is walking free, and we just they use grammar, they speak around her, say he's missing, he's wanted, but everybody knows, say if una want catch him, una go fit catch him. Who are we fooling in this country? Who are we fooling in this country? See, this video is just to call the attention of the persons, that the right persons in the society, the lovers of peace, the lovers of justice. Let the right thing be done. You see, because now all these things, they make people, they always the reason say it's about, say, tribe this, tribe that. It's about when it gets to Igbo man tongue. They try, they open eye, they nakam apako wella. But if it is other tribes, I'm not that type of person that love talking about tribes and the rest of it. But truth be told, there are some actions that will happen. A lot of people will start thinking towards that direction. And we need to be preaching unity in this country. We must move ahead and forge ahead. When somebody do something and you punish this person because saying don't do this thing, if another person do that same thing, make you give that person regardless. Now because say, okay, probably because I know one oga at the top where they put the string, I go to do anything what I like, I go to walk scot-free. But somebody will no come get oga at the top, any little farming don't enter. This is the way it shows, the way it's playing out now. So I'm really not against the fact that the law must take its effect or course. But if it is happening to Mr. A this way, let it also happen to Mr. B exactly this way. We cannot keep going back and forth in this country. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you are flogging someone because saying commit this particular thing, okay, and another person commit, and regardless of the tribe, regardless of whatever, still dish out the same thing to the person. Now, so we go fit they get this kind of justice and at least keep this transparency we are all looking for.